Welcome to Dr. Jester Rant, and I'm gonna rant about, well, Hollywood lack of creativity. Well, that's pretty much the only thing I have been ranting about for the last couple of, well, since I restarted the channel. Because after all, Hollywood is always creatively bankrupt. From Bound into Comics, AMC's interview with the Vampire series, Ray swaps Claudia with Bailey Bass casting. How wonderful! Another fucking example of being creatively fucking bankrupt. First and foremost, they need to actually ignore the movie, make a TV show, a TV series, even though the movie was actually very good, but now they need to actually go and reboot the entire thing. Ray swapped multiple characters. So far there are two. Let's see here. Right. Here is the list. Remember, check the drjester.substack.com for that beautiful, beautiful list. Right, Claudia, I've already added it. There it is. Interview with a vampire. Let's copy that and go. And here we have it. The next part. Louis de Pont-du-Lac. Louis de Pont-du-Lac. As it turns out, the little shit is also not only race swapped with blackwashing, but the interesting bit here, he's not the owner of a plantation anymore, he's a pimp! Hey, you couldn't make this shit up! An actual pimp. Way to play the stereotypes right there, Hollywood! Right there on this stereotype. And then they accused us, fans, for wanting to the characters to stay as it was written in the books or in the original material as racist. Holy fuck on a pickle. Holy fuck on a pickle. Did I actually show? Okay, no. Either way. What was I? Another Hollywood casting announcement. Another race swap, as AMC has revealed that the actress Bailey Bass, who portrayed the young orphan Claudia in their upcoming Interview with the Vampire series. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Creatively bankrupt, aren't you, little shits? With their appearance in the series, the young Bass will succeed Kirsten Dunst, which played beautifully. It was perfect. She played it perfectly. Who portrayed the 5-year-old vampire in the 1994 adaptation of Anne Rice's original novel. I remember when this came out. I was a little wee of a lad. Was a wee lad back in those days. It was wonderful. I was an innocent little shit. A wee little lad. Anyway, as noted, Bass casting marks yet another case of character who was originally conceived as white being race-swapped and portrayed by a non-white actor. In Anne Rice's novel, Interview with a Vampire, Rice describes Claudia, her chest barely moving with her breath. One small hand was styling her long gold hair. Who also has gold hair? Usually white people. Yeah, blondes. Anyway, in a separate passage, she writes, "A handless train of dressmakers and shoemakers and tailors came to a flat to outfit Claudia in the best of children's fashions, so that she was always a vision, not just a child beauty, with her curling lashes and her glorious yellow hair. My, but a taste of the finely trimmed bonnets and tiny lace gloves, flaring velvet coats and capes and sheer white puffed sleeve gowns with gleaming blue sashes." Oh. Well, that's a very detailed description. Claudia will not be the only vampire to receive a race-swapping MC's upcoming television adaptation race celebrated nova, as it was previously announced that Louis de portrayed by Pitt in the 1994 film, will be played by the Game of Thrones actor Warren Jacob Anderson, the guy who was not only flat in his acting, but flat down there as well. Oh, the guy with no balls under the TV show. While the disappointing nature of the casting does not reflect on Bass' personal acting abilities, it does stand as a betrayal to fans who wish to see the story they've come to know and love depicted as accurately as possible, even more accurately than the movie. But with the creatively bankrupt Hollywood of late, that's not necessarily possible anymore. Because after all, they need to virtue signal by being fucking filthy racist, double racists. Not only racist because they actually stereotype the character, actually making him a pimp, but give them scrap rolls, used t-shirts, or other used characters that were written as another race into that. This is odd. I'm not gonna lie. Odd. Well. Oh, okay. Now this is the editor's note. It was being updated, so good, well done! You actually highlighted the mistake you made and the correction. You've done so. This is proper. I've had a bit of a nag on Bout Into Comics in a couple of articles in which they shoved their opinions way too much on the article, or some typos and things like that, but overall, they have been pretty good. Especially if you compare it to CNN, or BuzzFeed, or Vice, or Kotaku, or Polygon, IGN, Jesus Christ, even CBR, and Mary Sue, and many others. Well, anyway, isn't it wonderful? Look at that. This list keeps on growing. This is blockwashing, by the way. Black fucking washing. Look at how the list is going. It's already 214, and I'm afraid that this list is going to get bigger. Because I still haven't gone with the Game of Thrones sequel, prequel, over the equal shit fickle. The thingamabob that is coming out in HBO. And I don't think I have gone completely, thoroughly on it. Oh, this may end up growing. Holy shit, on a big, oh, it's so big, it's so big, it's so big. Jesus Christ, I wish this thing wasn't so big, but it's becoming bigger. It's humongous. Let's see, I think to dox myself here on Deadline. I think we're good. Right. Here it is, the Deadline article, quoted by the actress. I don't know her acting, I have never seen her, as far as I remember, nor do I care that much. But this is an example of creatively bankrupt. This is just for you guys to see how creatively bankrupt. Oh, I wonder what the comments say. Let's see. Do I actually... yeah, I think we're fine, This is sad, the book doesn't need adjustment or liberties taken with diversity. Well done, the guy here is correct. This is going to be incredible! This is going to be incredible! Cannot wait! Outstanding casting! Exciting! Damn! Can't wait to see what she does with her. Let's see this one. I was really looking forward to... we are going to do this show what I did to Queen of the Dam. I was really looking forward to this show, but Louis is now black and Claudia is now too old. I, for one, will not be watching. The changes will prove to be too much, and there will be no season 2 as the real fans won't watch. Supposed to go with its TV series to last for several years, casting a child won't be realistic since she would age and likely grow talent, which is opposite of what would happen to a child turning into a vampire. A vampire. No, she dies. And the guy is correct. The scene in the movie, spoilers alert, a very big spoiler alert on this one. She's actually burnt alive by the sun. Yeah, I remember that scene. It was quite shocking. And beautiful and shocking. And this idiot here doesn't quite understand the process of it, unless they actually intend to make her last for 2-3 seasons before the fire that happened. No, not fire, the sunburn thingy. It's a bit of a nightmare every time I go under the sun as well. I know, vampires, I know. It's definitely something evil up there. Anyway, this is just another example of an idiot being an idiot. Yes, after all, if you're going to cast a child, then you will have to find somebody else to actually play that role once he gets to play that role. Maybe that's why this thing will not work quite well with the TV show, unless they rewrite that bit. I do not know. I don't intend to watch this shit, so I don't know if I'm gonna care. Right, let's see. Oh, besides, the only thing I probably will care is the content it generates for my channel. I don't like the direction they're going with this TV series. I'll stick with the 1994 film. Exactly, me too.
Oh, is there too much diversity to cast for you? On the 1994 film, what's atrocious? The book is fairly short. If they're going to be true to the book, you couldn't squeeze much storyline than the 8 episodes, and that might be pushing it. Since Sunrise is involved, it might turn out to be okay, but being a fan of the series and its secondary storylines like Pandora, etc., I'm pretty sure it'll be disappointing to me. I agree, Queen of the Dam was a train wreck, and I think Claudia needs to be portrayed by a young person. But again, Hollywood is not very creative anymore, and has to rehash stuff even though the series or chronicles have plenty to choose from.
Let's see the last one. The real ones know it's A instead of D. Let's see. What's the title interview to play Claudia? The A. Oh, okay. I think I get what. With A vampire with the vampire. Okay. I get it. But these people are creatively bankrupt. They actually think they are doing something right with this, but they're not. They are not. Look at the humongous list. Look at this. When I first began this fucking filthy list, it was small. Until I began actually going through with what they have done, and Jesus fucking H Christ, it became huge. Look at this. Don't you think that there are 214 reasons for why we actually think this is a bad idea? You creatively bankrupt, racist, filthy, racist pieces of shit, Hollywood. But then again, they actually love that shit. Anyway, if you like this type of content, stay right here on youtube.com/Jester. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Especially if you want more of this beautiful face, then hit the notification bell button, because you absolutely want to. Anyway, where was I? Alright, on that bombshell, have a great fucking night. Especially because it's sun. I hate the sun as well. It burns!